What if I told you?
Hey y'all. So as y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, y'all already know what today's video is. I'm gonna take y'all on the process and I'm gonna give y'all a tutorial on how I do these braids right here. I typically always do my own hair, so I actually think I'm gonna start doing these a little more often, because it's good content, you know what I'm saying? People always want to learn how to do stuff on their own. You know, price is expensive now, so I'm DIY queen, okay? Today we're gonna do some knotless boho kind of style braids. We're gonna do like shoulder, chest length kind of sort of. And I'm gonna take y'all along with the whole process. Y'all can see I'm starting off with freshly washed and blow dried hair. So I'm gonna show y'all how I part. I'm gonna show y'all the parting grids I use that I found off Pinterest. I try to follow them to the best of my ability. You know, everybody's head size varies, the amount of hair everybody has varies, and just because the chart said, oh, I need 4 braids in the back row, sometimes if I do 4 braids in the back row, they're a little smaller than I want them to be, so I just do 3. You know what I'm saying? We're finna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get my setup together and I'm gonna go ahead and start parting. So I'm gonna show y'all what all you need to complete this style. This is the braiding gel I use. It's the Pure brand. I'm gonna open it and show y'all what it looks like. It's pretty thick and that's what I really like about it. I keep a whole bunch of scrunchies and y'all will see why in just a second. I use metal clips to separate my hair, and then I have my parting comb. I'm pretty sure it's the red brand. It's the heat resistant one. And then I use some scissors just to cut the packs of hair open and to taper the hair since I'm doing a short style. And I use the Expressions braiding hair this time. It's the color 30 and it's 52 inches. I'm pretty sure that's me showing y'all the length. And then I use, last of all, my braiding rack. So I'm about to show y'all how I part the hair, and I'm gonna put the parting grid that I use from Pinterest on the screen. I basically start by parting the back part from ear to ear, and then I see how much I need to do to make 3 rows in the back from like the nape of my neck to my ear. So y'all see right here, I'm kind of measuring it out about how big that first row needs to be. And then I always add a bit of gel onto the part just to clean it up and make it really crisp. So this is how many parts I put in the back of my head. I wanted 3 instead of 4, but there are so many parting grids like this on Pinterest that you can find and modify them to your need depending on like how your head is shaped and like how much hair you have in the back or in the front or whatever. But I definitely suggest using these because it really helps me get my braids a consistent size throughout my whole head. Once I get my part the way I want it, I basically just twist it very loosely all the way down just to make sure everything stays separated and neat. So as y'all can see, I'm on the last few braids, but this whole process of parting took me about 2 hours to complete. And literally after I finished doing this, y'all, I just wrapped my hair up and I called it a day. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow so we can go ahead and start braiding. Since I am doing a short style, I'm gonna start by tapering the hair. So it is a tedious process, but I'm basically gonna grab my scissors and just drag it down kind of towards the bottom part of the hair. I kind of split it like halfway, and I just start from there and keep dragging my scissors down until it's to the length I want it. This is where those scrunchies come into play. I have a relatively smaller braiding rack, so to maximize space, I will layer like one part of it, and then I'll put scrunchies on top of that layer and then keep going. So here's the hard part, the actual braiding. I start off by getting a bit of gel on it, and I separate my real hair into 3 sections, and I just start on whichever side and I underhand braid. I grab it and I braid it down about 3 times, and then I get me a piece of hair and I add it in between my index finger and my thumb, and then I braid twice, as you can see, and then I grab another piece and I put it between my index finger and my thumb, and then I just braid twice again until I have 3 pieces in. And once those 3 pieces are in, that's when you're good. That's when you can just go ahead and braid and you don't have to worry about adding any more hair inside. And when it starts forming that little braid kind of at the bottom as well, literally just pull the middle piece out and it should come right out. And then y'all see when I braid down a good bit, I kind of move it to the side so it's easier for me to control, because if I try to braid to the back in that position I was just in, it would take forever. So move it to whatever, you know, situation after you get a good bit of ways down so you can braid it easier, and then just braid till you get to the bottom. And I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna explain in detail how to do the knot at the bottom so that you don't braid all the way down so you can add your curls in.
This verse starts as my snipers hit their marks and your guards fall down from a rifle to the heart like clap, clap. Let them fall slow. I know you had your fears, you could let them all go. And most women are motivated, so I act accordingly. But this is so refreshing that it means a little more to me. Dedicating time when I really can't afford to be. I'll provide protection if you open up the door for me.
Y'all see, I finished the 3 back rows, so now that I'm kind of to the front, I'm about to show y'all how I do the little knot at the bottom. And don't worry, I'm gonna slow it down. So basically, I get a small piece of hair once I'm about ready to stop, and I wrap it around the braid, and then I wrap it around my pointer finger and my middle finger, and then I wrap it around the braid one more time, and I put it between those fingers and really just pull it down the knot.
Fireworks exploding, but now it's getting colder. The leaves are turning colors. Why?
Y'all can see I'm making a lot of progress, and a tip I've learned over the years since I've been braiding my own hair is doing the back first and then doing the front and then moving to the middle and doing the middle last, because you have a lot of energy when you first start, and the front part, I feel like when you do it last you kind of start losing that energy and you do it way slower. So doing it kind of early in and going ahead and getting it out the way, I feel like it helps the process go by faster. This process took me about 7 hours. I can recall doing my hair and it's taking at least 10 to 12 hours.
Shivery, they need to get their sentence in. Meanwhile we arguing and I can't get a sentence in. And just as I predicted, here we go again. They always say the hottest love has the coldest end.
We finally finished the braiding, and now it's time to put the curls in. So I have this flexi rod set that I got from the beauty supply a while ago. I only use the gray and orange ones for these curls. To put my flexi rods in, I really just section off my hair, and I don't get really big sections. I say I probably have 7 or 8 braids in each section, and I twist the hair as I roll it around. So as y'all can see, I'm literally twisting it every time I wrap it around. This makes sure that the curls last. It's braiding hair, so the curls aren't gonna look perfect forever, but I notice when I do this, it helps them last much longer.
Girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me.
And when it comes to dipping the hair, I literally let each curl or each flexi rod sit in the water for at least 2 minutes, just so it can set, so the curls can set, so I can make sure everything is right. I let them sit in the water for at least 2 minutes each, and then I take them out and I let them dry for a while, just so everything can set in, so I can make sure everything is good. And then I go ahead and I unravel the flexi rods.
I wanna be down. I wanna be down. You don't make it I wanna be down. I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone who can't hold. Maybe you need to show that you cry. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is good time, and I got plenty, I better get all my love and take it home, baby. I wanna stay by your side, be with you, cool you, and let you know everything will be
Y'all see the curls turned out beautiful, and I wanted the cut to be kind of blunt, so I just went ahead and cut a few like strands off just to make it look like straight. The line look kind of straight where the curls stop. And I go in with my braiding mousse, and I put a lot in my hand because I just like mousse. I honestly, it really doesn't do that much, but I just like it. So I go ahead and I put it all in my hair, and I make sure I don't just put it on top. I kind of lift up the back as well so I can get it on the back layers, and then I kind of scrunch up the curls with it as well. And y'all, that is the end of this video. This is the finished look. I really hope y'all enjoy, and I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all so much. Mwah.